Today is our 75 days walking from Fort Worth, Texas to here. So within these 75 days, I believe it's about 1,500 miles already. 1,500 miles total already. And so everywhere we go, now that the crowd is getting larger and larger. And today when we get here, I believe today is Wednesday? Thursday? Sorry, I forgot the dates and sorry. So Thursday, are we not working? Are you working? Retire, okay. Put it on here. Thank you so much for the love and hospitality to welcome us here at this noon time. This is a lot of weapons. It is overwhelming. This is our second day in South Carolina. So yesterday we walked on a really long asphalt road. The asphalt road, but I didn't see any asphalt. A lot of gravel. So when my feet and my other men, two of us were barefooted. So a lot of skin layers, layers. And so, what's going on here? I guess our speaker is not that good. Everywhere we go now, but I have learned a lot from all different communities coming out to support this mission. And I truly believe that with this mission that everybody are walking together now, that peace has been bloomed. And it's not yet flourished throughout this country and the world yet. But I truly believe one day it will. Imagine with all these love and all this peace. If we can spread out this way, it will show. This way. It will take a lot of effort and all people to work together to make this happen. Only our government happen, right? We have to take a lot more effort and a lot more people to join. And so will all of you walk with us to Washington, D.C. or no? With this kind of laugh, I don't know what should I take. Is it no? Ask everybody to walk in spirit. Okay? In spirit, we can walk together this way to make it happen. Our fellow monks, we will be spirit walk and physically walk on behalf of all beings. Okay? All those here can just do one thing for me. To be mindful every day. Mindfulness is a key to make this happen. We've been living in this society, this world, with all different kind of distractions for too long. Too long already. And yet we didn't have time to slow down because we were so busy chasing the outside world and the materials. So we didn't have time to slow down, to look back within. Peace has already been with us for a long time. It's just that we barely it somewhere. It's been hidden somewhere, and we forgot it, totally forgot it. So now that the nuns are walking to this side of the country and to share the message, to share with you the key of mindfulness, so that all of us can unlock that box where you kept peace and happiness inside for a while, a long time. All we need to do is just unlock it and free it. Let it fly. Let it fly. That mindfulness is very simple. It's not difficult. But of course, it is very difficult too. For most of us, because we are not used to it yet. We don't have this type of habit yet. We breathe in every second, as while we're still alive. But we have not paid attention to our breath. We are not aware of those breaths going in and out. So now is our chance, now is our time, our turn to look backward and to check on each and every breath we breathe in and out. When we breathe in, aware of that breath going in. When we breathe out, aware of that breath going out. In, out. That's all we need to do. This is a very basic step that I want to share with you so that you know how to bring your concentration back to this present moment. It is very important to live at this present moment here and now. We've been living in the past and chasing the future. While this present moment here and now is very, very important. That makes everything for us. It will turn us into a really good person. That also can turn us into a really evil person. Just this present moment. Whatever we think, that's what it will come out, turn us into. Okay? So, when we breathe in and breathe out, we arise. Thoughts will arise. It's not that because when we breathe then thought arise, but thought already arise. Every second, millions and millions different kind of thoughts arise. It's just that we didn't see it. We cannot see it because we are too busy with something else. Eating, cooking, running, talking, playing, traveling, all kind of that. You can name it. And we always go after all this. And so we cannot see our thoughts. And now that we let go of everything, we drop everything, slow ourselves down, come back within just to look at our breath going in and out. That's the only job that we have right now. Let's say right now we are doing it. That is the only job, nothing else. And then this is when we only do one thing, this is when we can see our thoughts. When we are multitask, we cannot see. Our mind can only pick up one thing at a time. So we could just focus here, then we can see our thoughts. Then what happens if we see our thoughts? Thought about the past, thought about the future. We chase after it. And so now the practice is, we see the thoughts arise. If they clever enough, we just observe those thoughts from the beginning when it's rising until it's deceived, until it's vanished. But for all of us here, I want to share with you this method just to bring your mind back first. Practice how to bring your mind back into this present moment with the breath. This is very important because we've been chasing, remember? We've been chasing outside world, so we didn't have time to bring it back. So it's very difficult for us to observe the thoughts. So if we can just practice, when thoughts arise, acknowledge it. Thought, silently acknowledge it. That we have thought, and then come back here. And then breathe in, breathe out, another thought pop up. We observe it and come back here. Acknowledge it, come back here. Come back, come back, come back. Our job is concentration back to this present moment, which is our breathing. That's it. When we feel something on this physical body, let's say we feel like some insects crawling on our face, or numb, or pain, or itchy, anything. Those are just sensations. We acknowledge those as feeling, and back here. And then sound. There are people talking, there are people shouting, there are noise, there are sound, different type of sound. We don't need to ask what, who, where, why. All we need to do is just acknowledge those as sound, and back here. And our job is to bring the concentration, the mind, back to this present moment. Okay? If we can keep doing that every day, our life is much easier and better. And that is when we'll be able to concentration on our work, our school, every little thing we do in life. If we can just pay fully attention to it, it will turn out with a better result. And then after that is when we sit down to relax our body. But remember, when you force your breath, okay? Just let it in and out naturally. Do not force it. Just naturally breathe in and out. And then throughout the day, what we should do is just one thing at a time. Do one thing at a time. Like when we eat, just mindfully eat. My first year of manhood, when I eat, when I scoop rice, I follow each and every movement of my hand. And I open my mouth, I chew, I swallow. I follow movement at the beginning, and it helps really good. And later on, we don't need to follow others because we already have a new habit of seeing our mind, seeing our action. Then we don't need to follow like that anymore, right? But at the beginning, it will take time for us to train this mind again. When the mind is untrained, it always chases after things, right? When things pop up, it chases right after, just like the dog. When the dog hears some other dog walk, he will pick up and go after it. Or he sees the ball, he will go after it. Or he sees anything move, he go after it. That is when the dog is untrained. But when we train it, just like I train Aloha, at the beginning he always go after things. And right now it's still the same. Because you spoil him. He's been spoiled. Oh, he's right there. So innocent. But when after he trained, when I was a sit, he will sit. When I call come, he will come. When I tell him to stay, he will stay. It means that our mind, when it's trained, well trained, then it will be exactly just like the dog. Our mind, I used the symbol of a monkey. We call it monkey mind. This monkey mind is jumping here and there, okay? From here it jumps to that tree, it never stops. So whenever one thought pop up, after that thought it jump to another one, it will never stop. So we need to pull our mind back. Okay, when we jump, don't jump. Come back. This is how we practice to be mindful every day. Once we are mindful, we are not that easy to react when the world is throwing lemons at us. We are not that easy to be triggered by the others. whatever happened, whatever people say or do, it has nothing to do with us. We are not that easy to be triggered or react. Because whenever we react, we suffer. No one else. We are the first one who suffer. But if we don't react, if we don't receive others, then the person who said and who done that, he's still the owner of that. He suffer, not us. So don't let anybody control us. Don't let anybody trigger or create anything for us to react. The more we stay calm, the peaceful we are. So the message of peace, rock for peace, every step we make is always with peaceful, with mindfulness. We will not just walk, but every step we make, that is mindfulness with it. For me, it doesn't matter when I walk fast or walk slow. I always pay attention to my breathing when I walk. So in and out, keep doing that. That will generate energy for me to walk. For health-wise, my health is not that good. I have different kinds of illness too, same like everybody. But the mind is different. Our mind can be very strong, our mind can be very weak. And most of the teenagers now, their minds are very weak. So they cannot bear those feelings when they are hurt. That is when they go into the depression mode and suicide. For us too, if we go through so many challenges, so many struggles in our life, and we walk through it, we'll be able to stand up one after another, we will be able to accept another one and another one. But if our life is so smooth, and we expected it to be smooth, then when things come, we'll not be able to stand up. Remember, our life will never be, our path, our road would never be smooth and flat, as always. It's always up and down. A lot of obstacles in between. That makes us different. If everybody walking on the flat roads, there's no difference. The difference is we can walk on any type of road, up and down, flat, smooth. We can take it all. That makes us different with everybody. So we've been suffering a lot, right? In our family. Our family, we suffer a lot. That is why we are here for peace together to support this mission. And this is the reason why I decided to walk as well. Seeing so many people suffering around me in Fort Worth, Texas, where I live, and everywhere where I travel to do the disaster relief around the world, I've seen a lot of sufferings mentally. And I have helped a lot of students, a lot of people who were in depression state of mind as well. And I asked myself, would I just stay in this temple for the rest of my life to serve the community here? Or would I do something else? And finally, I decided to take this walk, to share this with everyone who I meet around the world. And I have never expected this turnout. And this turnout tells me that all beings, all people are seeking for peace. We are worshiping one religion only. Beside all the religions that we are practicing every day, church, temple, any religions in this world, we are very grateful. I feel very grateful for all these religions. Wow.
because it struck all beings in this world, all the people in this world. Because different people have different point of view, different mindsets. So each religion will show those about the people, right? So it is very, very grateful for me. But beside all the teachings from all the pastors, all the monks, and all the gurus and teachers, how to be a good person in this society, how to change ourselves to be a better person, things like that. Beside all this teaching, we have one common religion that all beings are worshipping every day, which is the religions of peace, compassion, and loving kindness. Everybody are looking for this, praying for this every day. And that temple is in my mind. Right? So, should we continue worshiping and promote loving kindness and compassion and peace so that it can spread and it can flourish throughout this world or not? We should, right? We have been, and now from today on, will you rock with us then?
We cannot do this alone, right?
All of us can do this together by doing one thing for me every morning, which you already know. In the morning when we wake up, our mind is fresh and pure. Before it pick up all the trash to chew it over and over, let us have a job for our mind to do. What are the trashes? Trash are those old habits, bad habits, all those unhappy things in our trash. Cannot be used. Those are just sufferings. But unfortunately, we all kept them inside. A longer time than happiness. Something that is good, something that's happy, we tend to forget really quick. But for unhappy, suffer, we remember that forever, for the rest of our life. We cannot forgive to the person who hurt us, injured us. We cannot forgive ourselves. But those are not helping. We have to forgive. Forgive those people, forgive ourselves. That is much more important than to forgive ourselves is really, really important. We cannot forgive ourselves. We cannot move on. It doesn't matter how worse it is. Once you make a promise here for yourself that you will change, you will fix. After making that vow, that promise to yourself, let it go. Let it go. Don't hold on to it. The past is the past. It's already in the history. No one can change it. So do not hold on to it. Just let it go. Move on. The more you carry it on your shoulder, the heavier it is for you to walk. Let's drop all those rocks on your shoulders so you can walk lighter, better, faster, and further. Right? And so, in the morning, write down one statement. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Remember, a piece of paper, even though you will be wasting a lot of paper, it's okay. Right? But this is very important. To have our hands and our minds a job, a certain task to do is very important. This will support us. This will remind us throughout the day. Today is going to be my peaceful day. And then throughout the day, just work on it. Be more patient, mindful, no more multitask. Okay? Leave your levels alone. Your levels on your bed. Okay? Sometimes you need to dump your level. Okay? Sometimes you need to get rid of it for a certain amount of time throughout your day. For most of us, we cannot not live without your lover. while you already have a partner. So we need to let it go for a little bit. Okay. Do one thing at a time. Eat, drink, shower, changing, anything in our life, just one thing at a time. Not multitask anymore. This is very important to support our mindfulness. That is also meditation. Work in meditation. Earlier I mentioned that we sit in down meditation, we lie in down, we can also breathing, we stand, or we walk. Now it's working. Do anything that with mindfulness, that is mindfulness meditation when we work. Okay? So practice like that, and at night time before you go to sleep, 1 hour before you go to sleep, please, lift your level alone. Okay? Because when you talk with him and her, then all those inside of him and her will stuck in your mind. Again, because you will be checking the internet and somebody says something or comment something on your status, you will be mad. Okay? So you cannot go to sleep. And now that thing is stuck in your head. And you can keep wondering about it. Now you need to rewind your holder, just like a movie, rewind it. Did I say or done something that is hurtful to anybody today or myself? If you did, then ask for forgiveness. If that person you know, then just think of that person. I have done this to you. I'm here asking for forgiveness. I promise to myself I will never repeat it again. Just think of that in space and say that within ourselves. And if you hurt yourself, just put your left hand on your heart and the right hand on top of the left hand. Think of yourself, imagine of that face of ourselves, and ask ourselves for forgiveness. And then go to sleep. Tomorrow, when the alarm goes off, hit the snooze button and go back to sleep. That is most of the people would do. But not for us anymore. We need to get up because we have a job to do, right? And a piece of paper and a pen and repeat that same process. Today is going to be my peaceful day. And I will fix the mistake that I made yesterday. And then fix it. If all of us here can spread all these loving kindness and compassion and peace, with that peace message we can spread it over to the universe, all over to the universe, what will happen? It will shower down with all kindness and love and peace to all the universe. We've been spreading hate, envy, and everything to the universe. We've been doing that for so long already. That is why we receive so much problem. Right? Let us all stop doing that from now in the year 2026.